Everybody, I'm Traci Knoppe here from Genesis Vlogging, and I wanted to do a video blog update as to where I've been and why you haven't been seeing new videos from me. For those of you who may not know, in 2009, my husband, who used to work at Chrysler, just like everybody else in St. Louis area used to work for Chrysler, lost his job, and was home full-time after that. And I wrote Genesis Beginner to Blogger in 4 weeks and launched that in June of 2009. And even though I'd been a web designer for a long time, I kind of changed my business model in September of 2009 and launched yourwebtechteam.com. And, you know, in part to try to, I was now supporting the family because my husband was having a hard time finding a job. And I thought, you know, per our web design, you're kind of limited on income, limited on how many clients you can take on. And quite honestly, we needed the money. You know, we really did. And he was making 6 figures. So I really, you know, I was under the gun. And so I kind of stepped back a little bit from creating free tutorial videos because my business took off like a shot. In 10 days, I was at profit and I was doing 6 figures in just 5.5 months. So it was fabulous. Took my husband, and the only downside to all of that is that we couldn't get health insurance because of my health issues and his health issues. And at that time, this was in 2009, 10, whatever it was, we were looking for private insurance. We couldn't get it. So he was applying for work and trying to get work. Even though my business was doing great, we couldn't get health insurance. And we had 3 kids at home, and we needed health insurance. And it was really, really an issue. Took him almost 3 years to find a job. Finally found a job, has health insurance, but during that time the business was exploding, growing, lots of growing pains, changes, and flat out I just didn't have time to create free tutorial videos. I apologize. And some of the videos that are on here, I mean, they're still applicable. Obviously things have been updated, and I just didn't have time to keep up, and I was doing it all for free at my own leisure and time. So, no skin off anybody else's nose, I guess. But just anyway, an FYI as to where I've been. I appreciate all your comments. Just busy and haven't really gotten over here to keep replying and keeping up and answering questions and things like that. So I just leave everything here as an archive. But, then in March of this year, 2012, my husband was diagnosed with stage 3 malignant melanoma. So, he went through 3 surgeries, and he's still undergoing treatment to prevent it, the likelihood of it coming back. His mother's had 2 cancers and regularly has skin cancers removed. His brother's had skin cancer. His sister's also had cancer. So because of the family history, he's got to go through these treatments, even though technically, as of right now, according to the scans, and this is November 4th of 2012, he's cancer-free. The PET scans, there's nothing showing cancer, but they're doing the treatments to try to reduce the likelihood of it coming back, and so that really wipes him out. He is managing to work, but it's tough, and so, my business is doing great. It's fine. I just can't get on here and post free tutorials for you, but as an ongoing measure of trying to help financially with my family, and, have a level of multiple streams of income, which if you've watched any of my videos and read any of my blog posts, I'm a big advocate of that, and I get affiliate checks and commission checks and stuff like that every month. Love, love, love that. I am working on a new project. I still have my company, got a team that works for me, so it's not just me. I do have a team. But I'm working on something called the Tech Training Library, and it kind of is the next step from the videos that I post here on YouTube. It's going to be a library of training videos. I'm redoing everything from scratch because some of the systems and things that I have videos here on the channel are out of date. So I'm updating everything, making it all current, expanding it greatly, and I'm going to be creating a tech training library, and it's going to be super, super cheap. It's not going to be free, but then you're having the convenience of everything in one spot. And you can also request that I do training videos, and you can make that request, and I will do my very best to, get that done for you as quickly as I possibly can. So it's going to be great. It's going to cover things like obviously various social media tools, platforms, how to create a fan page, how to create a Facebook page, and it's going to be geared for people who are new, like brand new, they can barely check email new, all the way up to advanced. So it's going to, and everything in between. So it's going to have a wide variety of skill levels. I'm good about helping those who you can't say go here without showing them, because what I take for granted as knowledge that I know, because I've been doing this for so long, 14 years now, somebody else isn't going to have that same level of knowledge. So that's why I use Camtasia, record my screen, and it's literally so step by step. But even on some of the more, obviously I can do advanced stuff because I'm at that level. Want to be able to help everybody. Even if it's a resource, it's something like if I get, I've encountered an issue, and I encounter this all the time with clients, technical issues that I've had to problem solve. It's like, wow, this happened. What was the problem? Document what the problem was, because chances are somebody else is going to have had that problem. And so if you are one that maybe, does work for clients yourself, or you're managing all your own stuff and you just want to have a real easy go-to library of information, tech training videos that you can go, and I'm going to keep them as short as possible. So it's just to the point, and this is how you do it, and, keep it very, very specific and task specific. So you can go in and just watch it and figure out, that's how I do it. Okay. And then just go do it. I don't have any issues if you want to get a membership and you want to have your VA or somebody come in and learn how to do something or figure out something using the library. That'd be awesome too. It's going to be super cheap, and for the first few people who want to get in before the full official launch, and I'm still creating videos and I'm not ready to let anybody else in at this point, but at some point I will have like a pre-launch for people who want to get in early and do like a lifetime membership fee where you just pay like a one-time fee. Have that open for a certain number of people, and then after that it'll be a low monthly fee just to have access to the library. And I'll be adding videos on an ongoing basis and continuing to add them, update them, change them. The internet's always changing, and there's always things that you need to stay up on. And it'll just be kind of like at your fingertips go-to library on how to learn how to do things, or send your VA in there, or figure it out yourself, just so you have a little bit of knowledge, even if you have somebody else doing it. Just kind of give you some tips and information. I'm going to cover HTML, Gmail, domains, WordPress, obviously, multiple WordPress ones, web hosting, social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, various tools to use those like Hootsuite, of course, TweetDeck, and different things like that, Skype, Google Analytics, and just basic stuff for your computer. There's a lot of people who just really struggle. How do I organize my computer? How do I make a folder? How do I download? Things like Google Docs and Dropbox, Amazon S3, various tools to connect to Amazon S3, how to embed a video using, upload videos to YouTube, how to optimize your videos on YouTube and Vimeo and Vidler, and all shopping cart systems. There's so much that I do on a day-to-day basis that I can share with you that I think will help. So you don't necessarily have to hire me to learn how to do this, or maybe to get your stuff done. Of course, you can hire me if you want to. But anyway, that's where I've been. That's just, an update as to where I've been and what I'm working on, and kind of why I've had to cut back a little bit on, or completely really, on uploading, free tutorials and training videos. Occasionally I might do that as I have time. But just wanted to give you an update. I'm still here, haven't gone anywhere. Read your comments and block the spammers on my YouTube channel as I can. So anyway, hope to be chatting with you soon, and I will let you know when the Tech Training Library is ready to go. Thanks.